This is the first time we actually get to see this. So I love the little cheeky flank as a dive tank for Captain America. Take the back way around. You see definitely see a Loki and a magic there. The Loki's definitely underneath you, so that would be a good play. However, ooh, the magic saw you. At that point, the element of surprise is over, so I wouldn't stay in their back line too long. That's the first thing I would say. Good job taking that away. My fault, my fault. Hey, no worries. All right. Nice job pushing the magic back, but 1v1ing a magic is never a smart thing. All right? You want to make it back to your team. Make it back to your team. Good job. You don't want to 1v1 the magic, right? You're hyper focused on them. Move on. Move on. You're gonna have to move on from this. I just feel like we're just watching a 1v1 match between you and the magic, and you guys are now 5v5ing, and your team is not utilizing your kits and are pretty distracted back here. Yes, go back to your team. Go back to your team. There's no need for you to be here with the magic. Push the Squirrel Girl off the high ground. The first priority here would be to take the Squirrel Girl off a high ground, then push in on the Loki to your left side. He's got a crush on the magic. Hey, look, sometimes it happens, chat. Well, that's a decision by the Loki. I think the Iron Man has something to say to you. Remember, your job as Cap is to make space, right? Right now, you're just a little all over the place and not really making a decision and being decisive about it. You are definitely very focused on that magic. Your priority should be their supports and pushing back, like that Adam, for instance, and the Loki sitting on high ground. The Loki is just sitting on high ground all by himself. Good job pushing back the Squirrel Girl, but you also want to focus. You also want to focus the Loki sitting on high ground all by himself. What rank is this? This is Diamond 3. Again, forget the magic. Forget about the magic. Go after the Loki. He's sitting on high ground. He's by himself. Good job pushing back the Invisible Woman. If that Loki's, where is that? That Loki's still sitting back there, chat. The Loki is sitting back there. Look, Cap's #1 priority is to push back people, right? Obviously, you want to get kills with Cap, right? You want to eliminate some of the team members on Cap. But one of the biggest thing about Cap, and one of the most effective ways to play Cap, is by pushing into spaces that they don't belong, the enemy team. Having your team then corral around you and your abilities to be able to go in and make that space for them. So for instance, when that Squirrel Girl was on high ground, you want to push back on the Squirrel Girl, right? When you see the Loki up on high ground, you want to push Loki off a high ground, make them go back to their team. Those are different ways to utilize Cap. Cap is very good at being mobile and pushing in on people who are by themselves, right? So pushing back on the enemy team, making your Magneto play a little bit more aggressive, right? Magneto needs to be on cart, but he also needs to push up with you. So you shouldn't be the only one pushing back on that Squirrel Girl and the Invisible Woman here, which is what you see right here around the corner with Magneto. But with situations where you see the support on high ground, that's where Cap excels. You're gonna be able to push out that Loki and then push him into your team to then get an elimination fairly quickly, right? Those are where Cap really excels. I also learned Cap is CC immune during his dash. Yes, he is CC immune during his dash. You have a tough time taking out Loki players. As Captain America, your job isn't to try to always eliminate players. Your job is to make and create space, right? So make and create space by using your speed and using your mobility. Cap is so good at moving around. He should be in and out of dive all the time, right? Moving people away from high ground, moving people away from spaces you don't want them. You are still trying to take out this magic. Stay away from the magic. There's no need for the magic. Can you use him like Venom? Ooh, nice try, nice try. No, Venom can sustain a lot longer sometimes, depending on your team's ability to use his E and his shield and how he can dive in and dive out. You want to play Cap more mobile because he is a little bit more mobile than Venom. He has more speed and he's able to dive in and dive out fairly quickly. But in the instance of like the technicality, yeah, you want to go in, get out as fast as possible, just like Venom, right? Yeah. See, Cap is CC immune whenever he uses his F. So when he has his dash up, he is CC immune. All right, nice. You're gonna pop your ult here. Don't do it yet, though. Oh, okay. That's fine. There wasn't a need for you to pop your ult there. And the reason why is like you were fine. You were just waiting for your team to go in, right? One thing you could have done is you could have gone with your Bucky and used your ult with your Bucky because it gives them a speed boost and it also gives them overshields for them to be deep in their backline and take out 1 or 2 more people. So that's why I say don't use your ult there yet, because you could have used your ult there with Bucky. Hola, Frosty, welcome in. What do you think is the best counter to Hela? Oof, that's rough. Oh wait, did you block that? Did you block that? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a second. I thought it eliminated you. Like 2 of your members. Hold up. Let's take a look at this, chat. All right. There is... Nice block. Yeah, that's a great block. Good job. All right, so he blocks it. That was a great block. So you got... Did you get the magic too? I think he got the magic too. Hold up. That was a nice block. Hold on. Let's take a look. That would have been a big KO for the Iron Man. Well, you can't block that as Iron Man. So he gets the magic and the Iron Man. That's massive. Massive block. Good job. I love that. That is so satisfying. That is so satisfying as Captain America when you get to block something like that in a Magneto ult. So good. It's so good. That was beautiful. Captain America. Yes. I love Cap. Cap is one of my all-time favorites for sure. Hawk isn't hit scan though, right? Hawkeye isn't hit scan. No. The Wanda's taking care of the Iron Man as she should. All right, good job here. Good job recognizing you have to go back with your team. Pushing in there wouldn't have made any sense there. Okay, you know that's a Loki ult, so back away from that. Good elimination there. Push in, good job. Put pressure on the Magneto, good job. Now, yep, good job putting pressure on the Squirrel Girl and recognizing to go back to your team. Good, 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 good. Now go back in and push again. Great elimination there. Good job, good job. Now pushing on the Squirrel Girl, good job. Don't worry about the magic. Good job. Take out the Loki clone, pushing on the Loki. You know the Loki's there. Take out the clone, good job. I'm so glad they gave us a Nomad skin for Cap. It's all he needed to be perfect, honestly. He needs another skin, but I love this skin. This is definitely one of my favorite skins. Ooh, you're not gonna be there to be able to block that. Good Invisible Woman all here. Great job taking out the magic there. Because now, a lot of people forget this, but in an Invisible Woman ult, if you're stuck in an Invisible Woman ult as the enemy team, you get slowed. So, putting up the Invisible Woman ult there definitely helps you out during the magic ult because she is slowed down tremendously. So it looks really, really good. Good ult here. Great job. Good job pushing back on the you're doing much better now. Much better. Yes, push back on the supports. Push back on the Loki. Good job. Yes. Good job taking out the immortality field. Good job, good job. Keep pushing up on high ground now. Yep, push off a high ground. Good job. Yep. Make them turn to you. Don't let them ignore you. Good job. Great job there. Take out the Loki. You just saw him. Don't worry about the tank. Take out the Loki. Good job. Yeah, make sure your priority is the Loki there. Cap can't die right now. Cap is very hard to take out when he has his ult up, for sure. All right, so that's Cap during attack, which is one of my favorite things to do with Captain America is attacking. But now you get to defend with Captain America, and let's see what we have to do. That first point, so that first whole round, you had an obsession with the magic. One of the best things about Cap is his mobility. You want to be able to dive in and dive out. You want to push people out of places you don't want them to be, right? So taking up high ground. That Loki just sat up there for the first round forever. You need to be able to recognize when people are soloed out. Captain America is really good at solo peopling out and putting in major damage as long as you know his animation cancels. He can put up a lot of damage, especially if they're by themselves and they have no backup. So he's really good at singling out people and taking that 1v1. He's very strong with the 1v1, right? You want to be able to go in and take those people out. Singling out to Squirrel Girl when she was on high ground, pushing her back. You don't have to get the eliminations right away, but pushing them out of spaces is what you have to do as a tank, especially as a dive tank as Captain America. Right? So if you have those situations where you have Cap and he is 1v1ing people by themselves, with the exception of certain characters like Magic, you can take that 1v1 and bring it home, right? Hello, Angemo. Thank you guys so much for the shares and the follows, guys. All right. I mean, they're not even paying attention to you right now. Just so be careful here. Yep, go in. Nice job. Great job. Dive in. Now dive back out. Dive back out. Yeah, there you go. Good job. You took in a lot of damage. There was a lot of damage that you took there. You need to be more cognizant of that. If you get eliminated here, that's on you. Move back. Move back. Good. Yeah, that's on you. You took a little too long to come back to your team. It's only 400 damage. So you got to remember, Magic can burst damage quite quickly. Very, very quickly. And she has escapes. So she has 3 escapes. She has 2 dashes and 2 teleports and a dash. So she's a lot faster and more mobile. Good job taking out the Loki clone. Yep, pressure that Loki. Good job. Take out the clone. Move away from the clone now. Okay, you're gonna get eliminated. You're out of position here. Was his support whiffing their shots just then when he died? Yes and no. She was, but she wasn't. So it's not totally on the supports. Plus, she needed to put up her shield more than her primary attack. And she does get also shield when she does damage. You're correct with Magic. Magic is not a great matchup for Captain America. She's very good against shield tanks. Magneto with that. All right, you guys stay in your ult. You have the better ult here, so just stay in here and I'll farm your ult. Okay, good job here. Push in on both of the supports. Good job. Yep, stay on the Invisible Woman. Good job. Good job staying on the Invisible Woman. Pop your ult here. You can pop your ult here if you had to, and that would be okay, because you need to take out those 2 supports. There you go. Good job. Keep putting pressure on their backline, but you got to go back to your team. You're a little too low here. This is on you if you get eliminated. Go back to your supports, get healed up, and go back in. Hela can get countered by good divers. A good Magic, Spider-Man, BP can destroy Hela. Yeah. Dive can destroy them for sure. That was a decision for Magneto. I agree. Good job diving back into the Loki. Yep. You want to put pressure on their team. The Thing is a counter to Captain America. If he slams down on you, your mobility is gone. You don't want to play in their ult. Push back the Thing. The Thing. Good job. The Thing can make you slow down. Ooh, good shield by your Invisible Woman. That was a good counter for their Invisible Woman. Right now, your biggest thing that I'm seeing here as Captain America to improve your gameplay, one of the things you need to do is target prioritize, right? Right now you're kind of all over the place as Captain America, and you're not picking a target and pushing them back. The one thing that Captain America really excels in is mobility, right? Being able to pick a target in their backline, push them back away from their team, right? So right here, instead of being all the way in the front, you have a Magneto. You have a Magneto. Let the Magneto deal with the front line and deal with your pressure, and you deal with their back line. And remember, when you're starting to get to half HP, go back to your supports, get healed up, and go back and do it all over again. You're not being as disruptive as the Thing is currently being in your back line. You have to be just as disruptive in their back line, being a dive tank. Right, so the Thing right now is currently in your team's face, and your job as Captain America is to push back their backline so that you're able to take out the Thing a little bit quicker. So that is right now the biggest thing that I see as Captain America in your Captain America gameplay, is that you're not focusing on pushing back their backline, and they're all the way up in the front, right? Utilizing your mobility to move your shield and push them back. You don't have to get eliminations, but creating space and being annoying in their face is something you excel in as Captain America, right? Slippery Beetle, good morning. Good morning. I appreciate that. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Yep. Now that you've there you go. Now that you've pushed the Loki back, now go back to the point. Good job. Good job. Yep. Now go back to their back line. Go back to their back line. You don't need to fight their tanks right here. You see how that Loki's just sitting back there again? You gotta push the Loki back, because that's what's keeping their team up. Go in there, grab a health pack, and go to their backline now. You can pop your ult here if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, good job. Yeah, no. I would have just reset here and went back to spawn. This wasn't a good use of your ult. You're stalling point here, but no one's here. And your ult is now wasted, and the card is still moving. All right, again, push on their backline. You keep playing Cap as if you were playing Magneto and Strange, and that's not how you play Cap. You gotta keep pushing back. Hey team, enjoy the amplifier. All right, good job pushing on the Invincible Woman. Good job. You see how they all start to trickle and fall now because you're putting pressure on their backline? That's what you have to keep doing. Good job blocking that. You don't need to chase the Squirrel Girl. That was very risky. You could have gone down. You would hate to play with me as a teammate? Cool. That's great. I wouldn't want to play with people that are negative either. So I hope you have a fantastic day. All right, remember to push back on the Loki. Good job pushing back. Now go back with your team. That's on you. Does Cap shield block the Thing ult? No. Grown man, by the way, are you a child? I think your mom's calling. Why are they always hating in your chat? They're not hating. Just people have no lives and they want hate. They want to promote hate instead of promoting a game that is amazing. All right. There's nothing you can do there. Good job. Stay focused on their team. Good job. There's nothing really you can do there as with Captain America, so you got to make sure you focus on their backline. To be honest, learn about just watching you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Stay here. Good job. You're almost got ult. You want to play this a little bit safely. Play with your team. Grab a health pack. Now you have your ult and pop it. Good job. Push on their backline. Yeah, push on the Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl. There you go. Good job. Now you're targeting the right people. Pop your ult here. Pop your ult here. You can pop your ult here. It's overtime. Pop your ult here. There you go. There you go. People are toxic in this game. I swear last night the guy was not like, I'm playing the game. Look, you're gonna find people in all walks of life that are gonna be negative and that are gonna be toxic. The important thing to remember is we are all playing the game. We're all trying to do our best here. And you are supposed to be the change in the community, right? If you give into that toxicity, nothing's gonna change. All right, great job. Good job there at the end. Better target priority at the end. Towards the beginning of the game, you were still a little tunnel vision with that magic, but a lot better at the end. If you notice there at the end, you were targeting a lot of the characters that were low HP, or they were singling themselves out, like that Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl was out of position, you pushed in on them. That was a great job. Whenever you saw the Loki out of position, you pushed in and you pushed them back. You may not have gotten the elimination, but you were able to block them enough that you were being an annoyance, right? That is what Cap does. He's able to push in and push in on those opponent teams. You didn't do a bad job overall, but you have to start looking at how you can play together as a team and continue to push on enemies that are out of position or in places that you don't want them to be. For instance, again, I'm going to go back to that Loki being on high ground there for the entire first half of the team fight. You don't want to keep that Loki up there on his own. Squirrel Girl was up on high ground, and those are situations where you jump really high. You're able to get into positions, move them back, continue to push back on the enemy team, right? Those are different things that you can do every single day to continue to improve on your Captain American gameplay. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day / night.